Hi babies, it's your girl Mercedes Rose and I am back. I am back after so long and I'm gonna just do a cute little fall makeup look, so stay tuned. As you see, I already did my brows off camera because I wasn't sure if I was gonna record, but your girl's here. So I'm gonna dip into this nice little palette. It's called Revolution Pro HD Amplified 35 palette. I got this from Ulta. It's called Socialite, I guess. So let's do some cute little fall colors and see where this video takes us. So I'm gonna get into like the browns. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do like the warm browns. So take my little fluffy brush, get enough on there, and I'm gonna go in with my crease. And I'm just gonna blend that on in. I really like this color too. I'm gonna do the other side. This is like the perfect fall color. I feel like this can be a date night look. Uh-oh, I dipped into another color. Or, you know, just a fall makeup look. You want to be cute. So, now that we've got that shade on, let's see, where are we gonna go now? Let's get us a little fluffier brush. And we're gonna take a darker brown to kind of diffuse that in. So I did this shade first, and now I'm gonna do this shade. So and I'm just gonna close my eye a little and diffuse that in. So I'm bringing this up to like the brow bone area. And, you know, bring that brown in. Because, again, we are going for nice fall colors. So, and you'll kind of feel it, like, touch the brow bone. And that's what we want to do. So, like, the outer corner and then the brow bone. And then just blend. Now, I'm going to take a little concealer to kind of, I'm going to do a baby cut crease. I'm not perfect at them, so that's why I said a baby one. But I'm getting there, sis. So I'm going to find like a really light concealer. Not necessarily even light. Let's see. Yeah, I can use this. So I'm going to like find a little flat brush. Okay, I found one. And I'm going to put this concealer on the back of my hand so I can have control with it. So, oh, shit. Alright, so I'm going to just take my flat brush. I'm going to, like, pat it in to kind of where I want it to go. And this is perfect. So I'm going to outline this part. I learned a nice little hack. And it helps me because I don't really know how to do them. And I'm still new to it. But if you put your concealer on and look up, it'll kind of give you the outline of where, you know, it's going to be. If you need a little more, you can kind of see where you need to, you know, fill in your concealer. So I like that. So I kind of did that, and now we're just gonna pack that in and let it dry. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Add a little more concealer on the back of my hand. Again, we're gonna begin, look up. That kind of gave me the outline of where I want to go. And then I'm gonna just pat it in. Y'all, it feels so good to be back. I told y'all, I gotta get consistent. This one's a little tacky, but it's okay. Like I said, we are not pro. But you know, just kind of push it in. It's gonna be okay. So now that this is sitting, I'm gonna go back to this eye and, you know, wipe this off my hand. I'm gonna use that. I'm just gonna stay with the same palette that we use. I'm just gonna get a smaller brush, a smaller, fluffier brush, because I want to add another color. Sorry, you know. So I'm gonna use this brush, kind of getting off the excess colors, because I did my makeup the other day and I didn't clean my brushes. So I'm gonna get like a peachy color in here. Just a little bit, you know. And this color can help diffuse that harsh line. And now we're gonna add a cute little, we doing it, girl. Probably gonna use my Barbie palette. Let's see what you got to offer us today. It's not really speaking to me, so I don't think they have anything to offer us today. I kind of want to do a red, I'm not gonna lie. Like a cute red. I think I'm going to use my Maybelline Soda Pop palette and get this red out of there. That's what I'm thinking. So, we're going to get us... I'm going to use this little brush. We're going to get that red out of there. Get that red out of there. Ooh, it's called Ice Pop. So... and we just gonna put this over that concealer. And I'm probably gonna warm that back up with that brown, but for now, this is what we're doing. And this eye, I still feel like it's a little wet from the concealer, but it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna do the job. So I don't really like that this crease as much as I like my other eye, but it's fine. We are still learning. So I'm gonna go back in with the brown. So we're gonna take our fluffy brush that we had before. And we're gonna go in with our first two colors to blend this out. You see it's kind of like blending it out so it don't look so harsh. And don't worry about underneath. You'll clean that up as you finish your makeup. So I'm just, you know, using this fluffy brush. And then just go back in with that darker brown. I'm not going to dip it back in the palette. I'm just going to get the excess that's already here. I like it. Don't forget your forehead. And get in between. All right, now let's get our foundation brush and get to work. I'm going to be using the Morphe, I think it's N444 brush. And I'm going to be using the Maybelline 50 color 355. I used to use the shade right above it, but I feel like this blended a little more, like, so I use this now. So I'm just gonna put this on my skin. Just let it do its thing. And blend. I kind of like push it in to my skin. And I really love this brush. This has been like my favorite foundation brush. Like, I would prefer this brush over a sponge. I feel like the control that it gives you is amazing. I'm definitely a fan. Just kind of going over this highlight from the brow. And now I'm gonna just go back in to get a little more coverage, like in my T area. You know, just cause I want to be full coverage. I don't want to be, even though this is the matte supportive, I want to still be freaking full coverage. So now you see I'm just like patting it in. Got something on there. There's my tweezers. So I'm just kind of patting everything in, because now we're going to go in with our concealer. All right. so now we're gonna take our concealer. I use a couple different concealers. I don't necessarily have a go-to, kind of whatever I grab first. So I'm gonna use the same concealer that I cut my crease with, which is HD Flawless. My IQ Studios got this from the beauty supply store, so I'm just gonna use that. Put a little here. I'm gonna put a little here. And I'm gonna put some on my nose. And then I'm gonna put a little on my forehead. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get my contour. For my contour, I've been using the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the color Truffle. I need more. So, and then I'm gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna use my Real Technique brush. And I'm just gonna blend it out, so. Work on the other side. I could have honestly used a baby sponge, but this brush will do. I have to kind of be careful because my eyes get super watery. So I'm just more careful when I put my makeup by my eyes. Blend. And go up and down. All right, I'm gonna kind of work on my contour. I love this brush. I also have a Morphe brush that I contour with too, but I wasn't too hype about that one. This one's actually perfect because it's angled. And gives me the perfect. It's perfect. So now let's do this nose. I feel like that dude on TikTok. You see me. So I'm just gonna take my foundation brush to kind of reduce some of this a little bit. Okay. I don't bake all the time, but I feel like for this look, we will bake. If I can find, oh, I found this baking powder. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Airspun loose powder in the color, I don't know, I guess this is called translucent extra coverage, but since we are gonna bake, we're gonna use this. These baking powders be so freaking messy. So let's go. Tap. just gonna bake under. I guess I'll do my nose too. I'm not gonna really bake my contour. I lied. I'm just gonna. All right. So we're gonna let that sit for a hot second. Not long, a hot one. In the middle of that, I am going to just apply some mascara. To my bottom lashes. Okay. Now I'm gonna and I'm gonna take my brush. Then I'm gonna add my freaking setting powder. You know, and I'm just gonna get any little areas with my loose powder. It's Maybelline Fit Me in the same color, 355. You can get your neck. And we are good. I don't go too crazy, just kind of get some areas we miss, make sure we're all blended. And now we can highlight, sis. I have my favorite bronzer that I use, which is by Wet n Wild. It's called To Reflect Shimmer Palette. I love this thing. I got this from my local Five Below a few years ago, and I haven't seen it since. So I'm gonna be real heartbroken when it's all gone. It's pretty. So just swoop your brush. Look at that. Look what my dogs did. Have pets, they say. They'll respect your things, they say. Bull crap. Them little critters don't care. And I just kind of get that forehead. And then what I do is, I do usually take a highlighter. Don't have a preference, but I just would grab any, highlighter and kind of just fill in a little more areas where I want to glow. And today, I'm going to use the Aaliyah. The Aaliyah MAC. This is called Baby Girl. It's actually a bronzing powder, but it's okay. We're going to still use it for a highlight. Use this little brush, and I'm going to get a smaller brush because I want to highlight my brow. So, get a smaller brush. Da, 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 da. Okay, so I'm going to get this little brush. And I'm going to just highlight my brow. Okay. And now, you're done. You're glowing. You're cute. We can get a gloss. Because you're about to go on your date with your boo. So we're going to get some fancy. And you're about to be cute, girl. So, let's do this. Should we line? No. Let's not put it on. Ooh. Okay. I'm low-key salty. I'm gonna go to bed. Because this is cute. Too cute to be in one bed. So, no. We got our Fenty gloss on. I'm sorry, y'all. My puppies having a little meltdown. Fenty gloss on. Get any areas we missed, and I think we are date time ready. Like, I think we did that. So thank you guys for watching your girl come back and do a cute little slay. Can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.